University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Central Michigan Chippewas kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Lobos offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of the...
There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Here's a heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's caught. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
And man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the...
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So Central Michigan's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Running inside, it's Townsend. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Flores. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Blue. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They go right back to him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Blue. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Nice move there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeper. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Chips.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll give it on the counter. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Lobos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Baylor taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's the home squad looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now, Now back to your game inside University Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Flores. Looking deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Let's see what the Lobos offense is dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. This one's complete.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
And the Lobos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left side, it's Smith. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space, it's Humphrey. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. The Lobos will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Flores. Makes the catch, it's Swanson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them, and they would go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Booster, booster.
Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Central Michigan. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down, it's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We will get another look at this new first down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Plows through the defense. Turning it on! They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Miller. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Sweet cut there. There's some room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Lobos look to do some damage in the red zone. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Got some room in into the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
How about that critical moment in the 4th quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision.
Touchdown, New Mexico! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Flores. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Chippewas can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A strike downfield. Makes the grab in their space. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. There's a crease. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
You need points to win this game, but it's a good sign that your offensive line is firing off the ball here late and getting some push. That was a really good-looking run late in this one.
It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Flores. Under fire. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.